post like music videos on Snapchat or something, and it's
Exactly.
like I wish I could make that happen. Carnucci's, what do you think about third-party apps, man? I want to hear it.
So, like Opera, I actually have never used a third-party app to upload my snaps. That's not to say I haven't been in the middle of something and it's crashed and I wasn't incredibly frustrated as a result. But my snaps are more or less drawing oriented and more like I just put captions on things. I think it's an interesting part of the medium, and it's potentially necessary for it to grow and have more users and have more functionality. Um, if they were to add an upload button, I would be all for it. Like some of my favorite accounts to follow are ones that are based on people who upload things or upload stories at a time. So like I'm not against it. It doesn't apply to what I do right now, but it could. I think there's a balance between finding what makes sense and like to whom you give access to on it, or whether you make it an open function, and then like what can go on there. Because then you start to argue if you upload. I mean, if you take Snapchat from its origins, like it wasn't meant for that, and people found ways around it, but they've created something wonderful as a result. But then you need to find a point where you still have a differentiation between the product of Snapchat and a medium like Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or something like that. So,
right, because if we were able to upload, like, how would it be any different really than like Instagram or whatever? Like, if the snaps lasted longer than 10 seconds and I could just upload videos, then it would be a YouTube app. And what the hell's the difference?
yeah, I mean exactly, and I think that the only lasting difference would be that it's still ephemeral and that everything still goes away, and the lack of permanence, which is probably the only thing left that's unique to Snapchat.
I think that is part of what makes Snapchat amazing, is the sort of sense of urgency that so like the people, like I feel like right now, like I'm having a great time with you guys, but I'm dying to find out what like my buddy was doing. You know what I mean? Like I gotta clear those stories, man. Salty 420's got a rant going that I gotta hear right now.